Are we recording? We are recording. Hi Capricorn, this is your you and them read. We're going to have a little sneaky peek into you and the person you are thinking of. This is for your sun, your moon, your rising and your Venus. My intention is it to be timeless, so whenever you stumble across this read, it is meant for you, for some guidance, for some clarity and for some insight. Okay, I'm coming from my kitchen just because I couldn't be asked to go upstairs, and I was hoping that perhaps doing it from my kitchen I wouldn't talk so much and I could get the reads done quicker. That didn't seem to work because I'm still waffling. I was hoping to get the reads done in about 15 minutes. They seem to still be 30 minutes. So I don't know. One day I will be able to do it quickly and stop talking. Again, remember, you've been here before. You know the score. It is a general read. It cannot and will not fit everybody. Chuck out what doesn't fit. If it does fit, run with it and have some fun with it, okay? Also, you can flip the read if you need to flip the read. That's it. I'm going to shut up. Oh, apart from, excuse me, I am nearly at 2K. I've been going about 6.5 months. I'm nearly at 2K. I literally couldn't do it without you. If you haven't subscribed yet, my God, I would be so appreciative if you could. I'm hoping to reach 2K by the end of December. I have got 9 days to go and I've got about 243 subscribers to get to go towards my 2K. So if you could help me on my journey and if you would like to join me on my journey, I would be so grateful. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. I don't really like this setup in my kitchen, but you know what, oh my God, no, I don't want to do that, do I? Do you know what, it's Christmas and I'm just rolling with it. So yeah, rolling with it. Right, let's see my Cappies. Let's see how and what's going on with you and this person and how you view this connection. How you view this connection with the person you are thinking of. Okay, so we've got the Emperor. Now, the Emperor is about standing in your power. It's about setting those boundaries. It's about wanting to be recognized. Everybody recognizes the Emperor. It's about, you know, establishing order as well. There is the Page of Cups here. This is about a love offer, but it's also about a healing. It's also about an apology. And we also have the Judgment, and this is about a big shift, a big movement within your life, my Cappies. And I also feel within this connection. Okay, for some of you, it is that second chance. The Judgment is about decisions and it is about second chances. Okay, it's also about forgiveness and it's also about apologies, sitting beside Page of Cups, which is also about apologies. So you may be wanting an apology from this person that you have been dealing with, my Cappies, but it is now about you being the Emperor and establishing some order within your life. No nonsense with the Emperor. Okay, no nonsense with the Emperor. How does my Cappies view this connection? Okay, and we have the Seven of Wands. So I'm really feeling with this Seven of Wands, you know, that, look, I haven't put nail varnish on. I'm so sorry. I'm such a tomboy. Okay, and it's not something that I really do. You know, my guitar's so out of tune. I don't have long nails, play the guitar, I climb trees, I don't put nail varnish on, I do yoga, I'm a bit of a hippie, and yeah, whatever, innit? Anyway, with this Seven of Wands, it is what it is. With this Seven of Wands here, it's like you being on your knees and praying. Okay, so I feel like this person's quite close to the edge. So I don't know. I feel like you're praying for some sort of outcome, praying for some sort of positive outcome within this situation, especially beside the Judgment card. Don't know, my Cappies, if you want a second chance here. This is about patience. This is about waiting, sevens. It's about being committed. It's about having that faith in a situation and praying, I feel, for a good outcome. Now, whatever that outcome is for you, okay, some people might want the other person to sod off and that would be the best outcome for them. Some others may want the connection and they're waiting for it, and that would be the best outcome for them. So it really does depend with this Judgment card about your own personal situation, because remember, this is a general read, but it is about you establishing order with this Emperor in a love situation. Maybe wanting that apology after there's some you know, some emotional turmoil has taken place here, but it is you wanting the best possible outcome in your scenario. Okay, so how do you view this connection? How do you view this connection? Do I wanted that one. I didn't want that one, I want that one. Okay, so we've got the Three of Cups, and this is all about wanting that happy outcome and you praying for that happy outcome. Now, some of you may just want to come into alignment with this person, and some of you may be praying that you can get back with this person. You know, that the disconnect that you've had, I'm assuming that you've had a disconnect if you're sitting here watching this video, can be mended. Okay, and then we go on to the Knight of Cups, and this is all about that love offer. You may be waiting, my Cappies, for this person to come in and reconcile with you, or do you know what, just to even show you some emotion, because this Knight is not actually moving forward. So I don't feel like you are making the first move and coming forward to this other person. I really feel that you want this person to note you and recognize your value and your worth with this Emperor, and you could actually just be waiting for them to come in with some sort of an apology and show you some emotion and understand and recognize your worth, because I feel you see yourself as the Emperor, and I know, do I know? I feel that you value yourself. Okay. Tell me how you view this connection, how you view this connection, how my Cappies view this connection. It is about the Ace of Swords, and this is, to me, all about cutting through the bullshit. Okay, with this Ace of Swords, this sword is going through rock, and you've had a hard job trying to get some mental clarity on a decision that you've got to make, or understanding what went down. But this is wanting that mental clarity, trying to get that mental clarity, just trying to understand what happened in a situation and why things unfolded. But there's also an understanding here with the Judgment and the Ace of Swords, trying to get that mental clarity about how you move forward and how you bring this shift into your life. Maybe the shift between the two of you, and how you move forward. Some of you do want to move forward, okay, and some of you, for those who don't, I feel that this is having the mental clarity that maybe, you know, that change is needed, and that you're the Emperor, so you're powerful, and you know maybe that this apology is not gonna come. yeah, some of you could still be wanting this second chance. Others of you have come to the realization that maybe this apology is never going to come, but you're praying for it, and you're praying to come into alignment with this person. Praying for some happiness of your own as well. Tell me how you feel about this connection. Tell me how my Cappies feel about this connection. Yeah, it's strength again, you know. It's persevering. It's overcoming adversity. It's being kind to yourself. But it's also about, you know, having that patience. But it's also about pushing on through and making progress in a situation, and prioritizing what you need to prioritize. And what you need to prioritize is your own happiness. Okay, so if you're waiting for an apology, I would just get on with your life, and if that apology comes, then it's down to you what you do with it. If it doesn't come, then you're not wasting time waiting for it. This is about you pushing on through, coming through adversity, and trying to gain some mental clarity about what went down in a situation. Okay, but you know, I see here with this 7 that you're on your knees and you're hoping and praying for some positive outcome. How do you feel towards this person in your headspace? How do you feel towards this person in your headspace? Is the High Priestess. So I feel, you know, the High Priestess knows. She intuitively knows what to do. She just uses that intuition. She feels it in her gut, and she knows. So you may not be in communication with this person either, but I really feel in your head you know the situation, you know what's real, you know what's going on. But sometimes those emotions can override the logic. Okay, and it's just all about getting the logic and the emotions into some sort of balance. This is about you prioritizing yourself and your own happiness here. How does my Cappies feel in their headspace? The Knight of Swords. I quite like this. Do you know what? I feel this Knight of Swords is being very direct and taking action on what they need to do for themselves. Yeah, and then the Tower. But this is you wanting change. This is you wanting sudden, quick change, and it doesn't seem like it's happening. So there could be, with this Knight of Swords, some impatience, some scattered energy within you, because you just can't get to grips with your emotion and your head. You've had to withdraw from a situation, and I do feel here that you could be waiting for this apology, and I just say don't wait for the apology. You know, at the end of the day, the apology is the Emperor, and the apology is ego. To get an apology from someone, I mean, I could say to you, sorry, now, okay? It doesn't mean anything. A sorry is just a word. There has to be an emotion. There has to be a feeling behind it. And if you're waiting for a sorry, you can get that sorry, but can you even believe that sorry? Unless it's heartfelt, unless it's really come from, you know, someone's emotion. The sorry is just a word. It's the action that comes with the sorry that you need to believe. So I think the sorry for you, I don't want to say Capricorn, but the sorry for you could just be for your ego. And we've all got ego. It's not a bad thing. Really is about you having mental clarity about how you move forward. Okay, yeah, you know in your head what you need to do. I feel there may be something here about you wanting to communicate as well, and take action on that communication, but I don't feel you've done it. You know, with this Tower, that the change is needed. In your head, you're wanting change as well, whether that is, you know, a complete bringing the Tower down, or just change within the situation with the person. how you feel in your headspace, how you feel in your headspace towards this person, how you feel in your headspace towards this person, how you feel in your headspace towards this person is the World. You know, with this World card, it is about wrapping up a cycle. I don't feel the cycle with this person, my Cappies, has wrapped up, because the Lovers within the whatever you call it here are still embracing. So I feel that there probably is some connection here still, maybe some emotion here still, maybe just you're waiting just for that apology to wrap a cycle up. But you know that this Tower needs to fall and the change is needed for you to move on. You know this intuitively as the High Priestess. Okay, tell me about how my Cappies are feeling in their headspace. Tell me about how my Cappies are feeling in their headspace towards this connection. Okay, it's the Four of Pentacles. It's the Death card. And it is the Two of Cups. Did I say headspace? I meant heart space, sorry. In your heart space, I still feel like you're open to receive something, but it would have to be completely different, okay? There would have to be something that really changed up with the Tower, something that really ended and was an end of something with the World card, something completely wrapped up, something completely different. I think then, or I feel then, you may be open to some sort of connection with this person, because in this Four of Pentacles, yeah, it's a sense of you being open and ready to receive those pentacles. Okay, but with the Death card, there has to be an end to an old way, and there has to be something new. Okay, an ending to something old, a beginning to something new. And this Two of Cups is all about healthy love, healthy connections, and these two people are in talks about it. Okay, so they're in talks about how do we go from here. And I feel, my Cappies, you wouldn't say no, or you wouldn't be adverse to actually just hearing this person out if they could come back in and apologize to you about how you would move this connection on. And that's in your heart space. In your head space, it's about you knowing what needs to be done in this connection. Something needs to be wrapped up and finalized. And I don't want to say an outside influence. It could be, but that needs to be put to bed. It needs to be finished. It needs to be completed, and it needs to be never revisited. Whether that can be done or not is a different thing. I feel here you don't want any more drama. You know, you're trying to take action for yourself. You're trying to get the ball rolling in your favor with the Wheel of Fortune, starting to have wanting that good fortune, that good luck. This Seven of Wands here, about being on your knees and praying for something positive to come in, a change of luck to come in for yourself. You may be feeling a little bit more. With this Two of Swords, you're taking the blindfold off and the swords are apart. So you may be ready to hear this person out. You may be ready to deal with this person again, okay? But only if they come in and apologize. You'd want to take it slow, okay? Absolutely. You'd want to take it slow. There has been an upset within a connection, within a family environment, within a unit here. I feel you want a complete and utter apology from this person. You're looking for some sort of positive outcome, either with yourself or with this person. It could go both ways. Intuitively in your headspace, you know the tower needs to fall and the cycle needs to close. In your heart space, I feel you would be open to communication, at least talking with this person. There has to be some emotion behind this apology if it comes. Okay, tell me how my Cappies person views this connection. Tell me how my Cappies person views this connection. Don't wait for that apology. Just get on with your life, okay? Get on with being happy. Get on with what you need to do, okay? Don't wait for this apology. Don't wait for this person. Just get on with what you need to do. That's all I want to say. Tell me about this person and how they are viewing this connection with my Cappies. Okay, again, we have the Three of Cups. I can't deny that there may have been an outside influence in this connection. This King of Cups here has, you know, spilt this emotion here. This cup has tipped over. It's flowing into this sea of emotion. So there's some sort of emotional upset going on within this person, and it could have been over a third person or an outside influence. They're in their emotion about it, how they view this connection, how they view this connection. So they're healing with the Star card, but there's also a sense with the Star card that there is, again, emotion behind this Star card. Tell me about this, how they view this connection, how they view this connection, how they view this connection with my Cappies, how they view this connection with my Cappies. Yeah, waiting patiently. Okay, so I think they acknowledge your worth with this Star card. I feel that they may have messed up, you know. I feel there was someone else involved, or an outside influence. There's some sort of emotion being spilt here. Very in their emotion. They may feel with this King of Cups some sort of lost opportunity, that the emotional connection you have has been lost. Yeah, definitely healing, but a sense of putting a lot of hard work and effort into something. They could be walking away. They could be walking away here. I don't know if they want to walk away, but I think they feel it is the only option they have. I don't know. How does this person view the connection with Cappies? Yeah, anxiety. They're in their head. They're in their anxiety. They're trying to face their fears, okay? With this Nine of Swords, they are trying to face their fears. Believe me, I don't feel they want to walk away. Chariot, they're trying to make forward movement, but there's something they have to overcome, and they're being distracted by something, and they cannot make the forward movement with you. Okay, how they view this connection. Again, look, it's they want to come in, they want to move forward, they want to communicate, physically, mentally, emotionally moving, but they're in fear about it. They haven't got in the Chariot, and they haven't made that movement forward. I can't get a sense of if they want to come into you or if they want to move forward. I feel that this person's in two minds about what to do. Tell me how they view this connection with this 8 of Wands here. Tell me about how they view this connection. I think they'll... Yeah. Yeah. Do you know what? I don't feel like this person really wants to move on individually. I'm just getting a sense. I'm just reading it intuitively. I don't feel they want to move on particularly by themselves. But I feel that they feel they have got no other option, okay? They haven't made that move yet to move on, okay? They're still in their head. They're still fighting back anxiety and their demons about maybe what they done, okay? They're still healing. I feel they are walking away from this connection. There's a sadness about them walking away from this connection, but I feel they have no other option, okay? They haven't made this move yet, but I feel it will be coming, because there's a sense here they just need to do what they need to do with this 5 of Swords to move forward. And then we go from the 5 to the 6 of Swords, moving forward with life lessons to a more stable place within themselves, okay? Yeah, I'm not quite sure whether they've done it yet. They're still in their emotion. There's still some anxiety here about moving forward, and they're being distracted by something, okay? How they feel in their headspace towards you, Cappies. How they feel in their headspace towards you, Cappies. How they feel in their headspace towards you is the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, the 4 of Swords. And the 4 of Cups. So there's definitely been a disunion within this relationship. They feel again that this is a lost opportunity. They really do. Because I said this with the King of Cups here, and again with this 4 of Cups, this bloke spilling this emotion out. So they feel like it's a lost opportunity, okay? I still sense with this Page of Pentacles that they don't particularly want to walk away, but they feel like they've got no other option. That is what I'm feeling. With this 4 of Swords, it's about them taking time out to, you know, think about what went down, to rest, to recuperate, to look after themselves. And I'm not quite sure if they are open to receive anything from you. Where I see here in your heart space that you may be open to communication, in their headspace, I don't feel they are open to anything from you, okay? It's not that they don't want it with this Page of Pentacles. It really isn't. But they just feel the situation has gone too far to rebuild, yeah, to mend. They do now need to look after themselves, okay, and move forward. Again, they haven't quite done it. They're still up in their head. They're still fighting back anxiety. They're still fighting back emotion, but they haven't quite taken that next step forward, okay? They're still in 4 of Swords, okay? And there still is sadness, and with this 4 of Cups, over what has been spilled, over what has been lost. How they feel in their headspace. Let's have another couple. How they feel in their headspace towards my Cappies. Yeah, that one. And that one. Okay, yeah. So there's some justice here. There's some balance that is needed. I feel that is within their own life. There are legalities going on here. Okay, yeah, the tower needs to fall to King of Pentacles. This is how they're feeling in their headspace. Okay, to get some more stability in their life, this tower needs to come down and change is needed. And, you know, it's a pretty vicious tower. Look at that. It's a pretty vicious one. So I would say whatever went down with you and your person, Cappy, was not great. It wasn't great. I feel you're hoping for, you know, a good outcome in the situation. But whatever that means for you, okay, whatever that means for you. But I really do feel like your person in their headspace knows that the tower needs to come down to get some sort of stability back into both of your lives here. Justice card, you know, it could be marriages, divorces. I mean, you could have been married, or it could have been long term. There's legalities here. There may be, you know, whatever, paperwork, whatever, money, whatever to sort out. But it is, the Justice card is asking for equality and balance within a situation. Okay, well, how do they feel in their headspace? How do they feel in their headspace? How do they feel in their, not a headspace, sorry, heart space? How do they feel in their heart space? So we had the 9 of Wands. So this is about them. Do you know what? I still feel they note you. They still look over at you. But this is about pushing on through. I feel probably you've been in separation for quite a little bit. I think the worst is behind you. And, you know, they're persevering, they're pushing on through. Yeah, but there is still something here they don't want to deal with, okay? This person could, because they have the 2 of Swords and the 9 of Swords here, they could have some, you know, over-analysing, mental thinking going on that isn't particularly healthy here. But there's something here, like a stalemate, that they don't want to deal with. It's sort of like that self-sabotage card where they just don't want to deal with it. They don't want to face up to it. They don't want to, yeah, they just don't want to look at a situation for what it is, okay? But there is some sort of sense of, in their heart, just persevering forward. Perhaps this is them, because I sense that they didn't particularly want to walk away from this relationship, but they feel it's not salvageable. Perhaps this is them in sort of in denial. Yeah, this 2 of Swords, perhaps it's in them, they're sort of in denial about what's happened, and they just don't want to face up to it, or they just don't want to deal with it. Yeah. Again, that wanted to flip and it come out again. So this Ace of Pentacles, you know, I still get the sense that this person doesn't want to move on. It's a sense that they don't want to move on, but they know they have to. It's a bizarre sense in their heart space, in their heart space, in their heart space. Tell me how this person feels in their heart space towards my Cappies. Yeah, juggling. Again, they're stuck. I told you, they don't particularly want to move on, but they feel like they have no option, okay? They really don't. They're trying to regain their balance. We've got a 2 and 2 here. They could be still juggling something else or someone else. They're in their emotion. They're trying to stay in control of a situation, and I feel that's within themselves. And this Hangman is, you know, it's about not taking action. It's about trying to gain some clarity on what went down. But you know what? They're not going to do that if they don't allow themselves to do it, okay? They're closed off with this 2 of Swords. There's something here that they don't want to deal with. And I feel it's denial about this relationship going tits up. I really do. there's a sense here of them not knowing this Ace of Pentacles. There's a sense of them not knowing now how they get to their Ace of Pentacles, how they get that stability back, how they get that long-term, something long-term back. I feel like this person feels like they've screwed up. I really do. In their headspace, they know this tower's got to come down. They know it. They know it. But in their heart space, they really, really don't want to deal with it. They don't want to deal with the decision that they've got to make. Nine of Wands, they're persevering, they're pushing on through. But yeah, they're just really stuck. And then we've got the Moon card, we've got the Hierophant, we've got the Devil. Geez, you know, there was some deception going on here. There really was some lack of trust, lack of faith, breakdown in a long-term commitment here, lies, deceit. Do think it probably was a third party. Something not, you know, something being withheld, secrets. Devil, you know, with the Hierophant here. You know, this person may actually have been doing some really in their shadow. Yeah, really in their shadow. 3 major arcana here. Something major was going down for this person, Capricorn. Yeah, something really not honest within a relationship. Okay, my Capricorns, like I said at the beginning, please don't wait for an apology from this person. I personally wouldn't even trust this person to come back in, to even allow them to talk to you. I feel that you need to get on with what you need to get on with to find your own happiness, okay? Whatever that means for you, however that is for you. It really is about closing this cycle out. Now, you know you've got to do that in your headspace. You know you've got to bring the tower down. They've also got the tower in their headspace. You've got the tower in your headspace. You both know that this tower, this change is needed within this connection, okay? There's a lot of mirroring cards going on. This is about you being the Emperor and standing in your power now, okay? You don't take shit like this from no one. Please don't be waiting around to be open to communicate with this person. Please don't. There's, apart from the 4 of Cups here, the disconnect and the missed opportunity, they really don't have any cups here. They really don't. I mean, they have the King of Cups, but he's like in his emotion and has emotional outbursts. Yeah, this King is external energy, external emotion. You know, the Queen is that internal energy and how you feel inside. The King is that external energy, and he's just pouring that emotion away, and it could be prone to outbursts, you know, of emotional anger, or, you know, yeah. This two of Swords as well, with this 9 of Swords. There's something, you know, not sitting right upstairs with this person either. I don't like the Hierophant and the Devil together. You know, that is really like, that's really quite spiritual to me. Do you know, that Hierophant and that Devil together is quite spiritual, and it's quite shadow and light and darkness, and something quite dark about that. Something quite dark about that with that Moon card. I don't like those 3 major arcanas together. Just intuitively, I don't like them together. There's something quite not right with the Devil and the Hierophant together there, like that. Yeah, I don't like it. Yeah, please don't wait for this person. get on with what you need to get on with. I want to see the outcome for you in the next 6 weeks, my Cappy. The next 6 weeks. I don't even want to really look at this connection in the next 6 weeks. I want to see what Cappies are doing in the next 6 weeks. Tell me about my Cappies in the next 6 weeks. What's happening? What's happening with my Cappies in the next 6 weeks, please? What's happening with my Cappies in the next 6 weeks, please? Ace of Wands. Okay, it's time to release, okay? It's time to release negative energy. It's time to release blockages. It is time for you to get creative and to find your passion and to move forward movement with this Ace of Wands here to your sun, okay? This is your total happiness, your fulfillment, and it is about you moving forward as the Knight of Cups with this love energy, with this self-love energy, getting back out there with the Knight of Cups, you know, just getting back out there and starting loving on life, really. Strength, persevering, pushing through. I don't want those two. Having patience with yourself. Yeah, I really think it's about you taking a new perspective on what this relationship was and what went down for you. Cappies in the next 6 weeks, please. Cappies in the next 6 weeks, please. Yeah, okay, we've got the Hierophant. You are still feeling very, very stuck in this relationship, in the energy of this relationship. But it is about you persevering and pushing on through. I really feel with self-love here. Yeah, I don't feel that apology is going to come in from this person, okay? We've got the Page of Pentacles and we've got the Eight of Swords here. I don't want you to hold yourself back, Cappies. I really don't. This Page of Pentacles is all about manifestation. It's about long term. It's about something stable. It's about something secure. It's about offers coming in and out. And I feel you're still in that energy of the Eight of Swords where you're feeling restricted and you're restricting yourself from forward movement because you may be waiting for some sort of communication from this person still. You still may be waiting for that apology. I know, look, I know. Waiting, okay? Waiting. This Three of Wands here. It's waiting for your ships to come in, okay? Some of you may be waiting for another soulmate connection. Some of you may be waiting for an apology from this soulmate connection here. I don't feel like it's going to come. I feel like you're still in this hangman mode where you're still stuck in the past here with this relationship. It's time to move forward here. It's time to release negative energy to get towards this sun, that in the next 6 weeks there is a decision you are going to have to make, and there is a new path that you are going to be on, okay, in the next 6 weeks. But you have to take those steps to implement that for yourself, okay? Please, please, please don't hang on to this connection. I don't want to take them. There's too many. Please don't hang on to this connection, okay? Look after your own heart, okay? Yeah, I know. Four of Cups. I know it's a missed opportunity. I know you would be open to communication from this person. For those Cappies that I'm speaking to, they are open to communication from this person and they are wanting an apology, and I don't feel it's going to happen. If you stay in this energy, you are still going to be waiting for the next 6 weeks. Again, look, it's about this stalemate. It's about nothing happening. It's about no movement. It's about not wanting to make the decision. Cappies, be the emperor. Stand in your power. Make the decision for yourself. to move forward, okay? Let the Tower fall, okay? If you let the Tower fall, I know it's really painful, but if you let the Tower fall, you will release negative energy, okay? You can deal with your emotion slowly, slowly, slowly with this Strength card. Persevere, push on through, get some mental clarity about what went down, and you will get eventually to the Sun card, okay? Moving forward with love. It is going to take all the strength that you have got, okay? Please do not stay stagnant in this situation. This is about you taking a different view on what went down in this relationship, okay? Looking at this connection in a different way. This is about you trusting, believing, and having faith, okay? Pushing on through. You may not be able to see a way forward at the moment, but life goes on. It continues. There's opportunities around every corner, but you have to allow them in, okay? You have to allow them in. Please, please, please don't hold on to a connection that is not serving you and is not fulfilling you, okay? This is about making that decision, okay, and taking action. You need to take action now with this Three of Wands. And yeah, okay, it was a soulmate connection, a missed opportunity, all right? But I feel here it is time to look at the other cups around you and understand there are lots of other soulmate connections in our lifetime. This is not the only one, okay? Yeah, you need to work towards your Star card. You really do. And yeah, wrap up a cycle. I feel wrap up a cycle for yourself, my Cappies. Take this if you want. If you don't want to, again, it's only advice and it's only guidance. If it didn't fit your situation, then go look at your other signs, your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus. For this, for my Cappies here, it's about them understanding what they need to do to move forward. In their head, they know there's change needed and a cycle needs to be wrapped up. In their heart, they would be willing to at least communicate with this person. They want this person to know and recognize them. They could be looking for an apology. I think they're praying for a happy outcome in this situation, whatever that means for you. This person, I don't know, Devil, Hierophant and Moon together. I don't like that combination at all. I literally might go and study that combination. Just doesn't sit right with me. Cappies, good luck with this. Please hit my subscribe button. I am doing January 2020 in the next couple of days, so there may be some sort of continuation on this read for January, so please hit my sub button. I love you long time, Cappies. Happy Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, I'm not saying happy holidays, just happy whatever. I love you long time. I love me hard back, and I'll see you very, very shortly. I need to find my click off button. Namaste.